Hey guys, it's Foxdrop bringing you another commentary. This is another one of my personal games, one of my ranked games. And actually, I'm not sure if this is ranked or not, but anyway, this is one of my games. I'm playing Vi Jungle. This is going to be part of my new. I wanted to release out commentaries of champions where I've made a guide of. So Teemo, Lee Sin, Vi, and Shaco. I'm going to be releasing commentaries of those champions very shortly. And so I'm starting off with a Vi commentary. Now this commentary is going to be focused mostly towards your early game presence, your early mid game, what you can do. Vi is a very good ganker early game because of her Q. She has a very high burst. If you max that Q, you have extremely high burst, but it's kind of unreliable because it's really hard to hit. It's really easy to dodge. So it's pretty well, yeah, like I say, her early presence is really reliant upon your ability to hit Qs, and if you can't hit those Qs, it's not really that, it's not overly your fault because it's just really hard to land. They are really difficult to land. But for my runes and masteries, just refer to like my guide and stuff like that. This is kind of meant to go alongside my guide. But I've gone 921 and 80 reds, movement speed Quints, army yellows, and Masteries level blues. If you do like this video, then just give it a like, leave a comment if just want to clear things up with me or anything like that, and go like me on Facebook and or Twitter or wherever if you fancy doing that as well. So to begin things off with this game, we're invading because we've got a Blitzcrank. Now Blitzcrank is actually our mid player. Yeah, we're playing with mid blitz this game because we're cool. And this game we've already invading really early, and we've actually caught out Taric here. We caught out Darius earlier, and now we've caught, not Taric, sorry, we've caught out Xin Zhao. Taric caught out Xin Zhao, I should say, rather than we've caught out Taric, because that's not strictly true. And so we pick up that nice kill onto Taric. Now Blitz did waste his flash trying to get Darius, which didn't work out. Taric also used his flash just then, killing Xin. So a lot of flashes were blown early, so this could be a bit of a feed fest for the junglers early on, because without flashes people are often very easy to kill. So I've got to my walls at about 147. The time now is 151, 152, 153, and so you can tell by that timing that I'm actually doing these pretty late because of those invades, which is fair enough. I mean, we got something out of the invade, it's cool, but I'm going to be a bit behind, maybe 10-15 seconds behind on my jungle route. I'm going to start off with blue buff, and depending on whether I get the smartless or not, Vi is actually really good at getting smartless because she can actually kind of solo the camps, like the buffs early because of her W. It's really effective, but I decided not to do that because I'm already behind. I don't want to lose too much health, so I just go ahead and I smite it, and now that's actually changing my route up a bit. Right now I'm thinking if I had smite, I'd just go take red buff and try to do something with my level 3 double buff. Try to do something fairly early on, but because I don't have smite, I'm probably just going to go ahead and clear out the mini camps first. So I'm starting off here wraiths instead of straight onto red, and I'll probably go back and do wolves, or maybe go and do golems. It depends, one of those two. That's what I'm thinking right now anyway. Vi is really fast at clearing AoE with her E as well. Notice how I'm positioning myself with my E so that I'm hitting all the creeps in the camp. That way I'm just clearing a little bit faster. So yeah, I've gone back and I've gone onto the wolves here. Now one punch with my E is actually pretty much half of these little wolves' health. That's partly because the little wolves are so weak, but also because of it's a nice AoE, a bit of extra AoE damage when you're clearing. Now that I've cleared this out, I've got my smite back up, so I'm going to go and do my red buff, and then I should be level 4. Actually, I won't be level 4 because I just got level 3, but I'll be... If I go do race or go do golems, then I will be level 4, so I'll probably be doing that. I don't really like this route without getting level 4. I think like most people, you can do this route smiteless and get level 3, which is what I'm at the moment at like 3 minutes. So if I'm going to be spending this much time, I may as well get level 4, else I'm pretty much just going to be like a 40-second route slower than what I would be getting if I had got smiteless. And so now I am level 4 and I'm looking for a gank onto bot lane. Now this is probably not going to be too successful, but I just want to show my face. And right here they probably saw me in the creeps. Maybe they didn't, maybe they did. And so we're going in for a gank here, and they probably see me on a ward around the river, which is exactly what's happened. I charge up my Q, but there's nothing going, and so I immediately dash back towards the creeps. It was all deployed just for me to get some of the laners CS. I was just that was my devious plan. I wasn't going for any gank whatsoever. Obviously, my mastermind, I was just trying to steal some of the AD CS. So that's the best thing you can do when you're playing jungler is to steal all of the AD carry CS. Everyone knows that. By the way, that's sarcasm just in case you don't know. But instead now, Zyra's pushed up really far. I know I've got a lot of damage, and so I'm just going to take her out. Okay, and I'm actually going to kill her too. Wow, that's really surprising. I was just going to try go for a bit of harass, but if you see, as you see there, the way I used my flash, I used it like really preemptively, just because if she flashed first, she probably thought maybe I couldn't kill her, so she wasn't going to flash. But I flashed immediately just to get that extra punch off onto her. I mean, with my red buff, it took her out, and she actually used her flash as well. So now that I know that she doesn't have her flash, and considering how weak she was there, like I really destroyed her. I mean, I have a lot of damage, but Zara's also very, very squishy, and so you can prey on those kind of really squishy targets with your high burst. But now that she did use her flash, I can probably just go back and camp her lane again. Sometime in the near future, because she's a pretty much a free kill for me again. I'm heading over here towards an invade just because there's not too much going on. I've just cleared out my walls at top, and there's not really anything more for me to do. So I'm actually going around for another gank here onto the Zyra. And this is, like, look at that damage. That burst is crazy. I may die here. Oh no, okay. I'm not going to die here, and we pick up another Zyra kill. So she's just got back to lane, and she's died again, which is really, really bad for her. Like, this is putting her really far behind. And considering we've got a Blitzcrank mid who's, you know, it's not very conventional mid pick, this is really nice for, like, screwing this Zyra over. And I think Zyra would probably destroy Blitzcrank in lane purely because of the range advantage. Like, Blitz is going to have to get close to CS and that kind of stuff, and Zyra will just poke him down with her E and also with her plants. So it's really nice to be helping him out. However, Blitzcrank isn't really going to snowball the lane very hard because he's Blitzcrank rather than a conventional AP carry. There's a reason why he's not played mid after all. So I spent a bit too long actually in in spawn there. I should have bought and got out quicker. This is something I need to improve on personally. But I bought a Madreds, which is going to help me clear faster, and I've also got a Ruby Crystal just for the extra health. I've got a ward too, because wards are awesome for jungling, and a mana pot alongside some health potions just to keep me, keep me healthy in the jungle, and also the mana so I can spam my abilities a bit and gank a bit more without being too punished for using too much mana. Now, I'm looking at the time now, it's like 6:57, 6:58, and that means that our blue buff is going to be spawning pretty soon. If I'd got it at a normal time, it would be up around now, but because I didn't get it at normal time, it's not quite up. So I'm just going to place a ward here, and I actually see Zyra, so I'm going to do a ton of damage to her. Like, look, that burst is insane. That was just like with a Q, W, E combo, that's like half her health, which is ludicrous. And Blitzcrank actually flashes towards Zyra, farts on her face, and gets the kill. And I get an assist on it as well, which is brilliant. So that's practically like a third gank right there. And now our blue buff has just spawned. I thought, like, I didn't want to waste time standing around waiting for blue to spawn, considering I got it quite slowly, so I was like, well, I'm just going to ward their jungle. That's a really nice water stick right here by the Wraith camp, because it sees where the enemy jungler comes along. Like, it sees if they're going to go up and do red, it sees if they're doing Wraiths. It's a nice ward to have in general, like, exactly like right here, as I'm saying this, we see Xin Zhao, who's just come from his red buff. So we now know that Xin is going to be walking over to his blue. So looking back at me now, okay, I actually took this blue buff off Blitzcrank, which was unintentional, sorry. And so now it looks like we're going to go invade their blue, which is something we definitely can do, because we're so much stronger than Vi and Blitzcrank. So me and Blitzcrank are so much stronger than Zyra and Xin Zhao as a combo, just because we are pretty beefy right now. Now their blue isn't actually up. I don't know whether they just took it or not, but it doesn't matter because we're going to go and take. No, I didn't take it, it's just not up. We're going to go and dive bot lane. This is a really nice situation for us to go and dive bot. A 4-man dive, we should easily get a kill out of this. It's really hard to actually dive Orianna Kayle because of their ultis. They have a lot of CC, and also like this Kayle ult just absorbed like all of our burst. But I saved my ult until the Kayle ult was out, so that it would not nullify all the damage, even though Kayle ult doesn't nullify the CC, so I could have used it just to CC Orianna, but I didn't want to use it because I wanted the extra damage. I mean, my ult does do quite a lot of damage. It is an ulti after all. Like, it does about 200 damage, which is quite a lot. And now people are getting caught out because they were tower diving. They were going a bit too man mode and tower diving, so now they're dead, which is a shame. But I just went a bit too aggressive, which is what they should have been careful of. And so now I'm just going to go back to this lane just in case this KO tries any funny business without Ezreal, because I know that our bot lane's been having a bit of trouble and I don't want them to think that they can just have their way with my AD carry. And now my AD is actually picking a fight with his KO, but it should be okay just as long as Cal doesn't have Ignite. Okay, Cal does have Ignite. I didn't know Cal had Ignite. If she didn't, then she wouldn't have got the kill, but a kill and an assist, obviously gold-wise, that was worth it, you could say, and because, you know, I'm the jungler, I'm the one who got the kill, of course it was worth it, 100% worth it. However, if you're going to think about it from maybe a more intelligent point of view, it probably wasn't worth it, simply because their AD carry, or their Kale, if you can call Kale an AD carry, got the kill and our AD carry didn't. So as far as that lane goes, that didn't really help their lane whatsoever. In fact, it was actually pretty negative for their lane. So that wasn't really very good, but I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, we got the kill, so, you know, objectively speaking, it wasn't a bad move, but as far as it goes for that lane, it wasn't overly helpful. And so as you can see, I've already done quite a lot early on in this game. Like I say, Vi was a really good. Vi's really strong early if you can land those Qs. And I've been hitting a lot of these Qs, and you've just seen how strong my burst is with when you hit your combo. It's ludicrously strong. And now Darius has been dancing around behind his tower here, and I haven't actually gone top yet, so I kind of want to show my face for this Fizz, because he's having a bit of trouble. I mean, Fizz versus Darius is a really bad matchup. But Fizz needs to be really careful. I flash ult, which you saw how much range I covered there with a flash ult. Fizz is going to get dunked and die, which is a shame. But unlike what happened at bot lane, we get a kill and assist, and Fizz actually gets the kill. So, whereas, you know, as far as who got the kill is concerned, because Fizz's W or his Ignite, one or the other, got that kill there, it was decent because, you know, because he got the kill and it wasn't just me getting the kill. However, it wasn't decent from the point of view that I think with that kill, Darius can snowball a lot harder than that Fizz can, and considering Fizz is already in a really bad place, Darius is probably just going to take even more of a dump on him. Even though Darius has rushed a Sunfire Cape versus an AP Fizz, I don't really understand how, you know, I think Fizz should be doing a bit better, but it doesn't matter, like, for whatever reason, you know, I'm not saying Fizz is bad by any means. Like, these things happen. He's losing his lane, and I don't think that's going to help him out too much. And so now, like, notice how, like, I was just farming my jungle because I need to farm. I've done a lot of ganking. However, like, I farm my walls here, but I'm not farming my race or my red buff because bot lane was getting dove, and so I think we can actually. And so I just peg it down bot. This is like a big thing where if you just avoid farming the jungle, you can actually, like, you know, try and help people out. And like right there, we got a kill on Orianna and also made Kayle flash away. And now we're going to kill this Zyra. Okay, Zyra has flashed, so we're not going to kill Zyra. Blitz went really man mode there, and I wasn't really expecting it. But we could be in a bit of trouble here, although we may not be. We may be okay. It really depends. I try to get Zyra there with a cheeky Q, but she's running away. And so now this is just really ugly. Zyra actually dies, and if we can all survive this, then this would be like really good. And Xin flashes away, so if no one dies here, this is perfect. We got a kill, we blew summoners, just like aggressive play. Like if you want to carry games, you need to be playing aggressive. Like aggressive play really does wonders. Like if you compare like the good players to the not so good players, or like in solo queue, it's people who destroy their lanes by playing aggressive and by creating opportunities by being aggressive. Like, if you think about how that opportunity occurred down bot, we killed Orianna from being aggressive, i.e. not farming, but trying to go for kills. That was aggression to begin with by me and Blitzcrank. And that's how the opportunity occurred to kill Orianna, and then Kayle flashed away. And then Blitzcrank, like proper Robocop, went mega balls deep, just chasing down Kayle, which seems like, you know, ludicrous, so ludicrous that I didn't follow him because I was like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Like, this is crazy. But he stuck with it, and so I was like, well, I may as well go and help him if he's going man mode. I don't want to be shown up, even though I'm playing a female character. I ain't going to be shown up by a robot from going man mode. And he just went. Look at the opportunities we created by going that aggressive. We got a kill, we blew summoners. It was really good. So aggression is good. It's key. Aggression is key to carrying games. Key to snowballing out of control. Unfortunately, our bot lane's having a lot of troubles. I've rushed a Warmogs. Now, in my guide, I don't necessarily recommend rushing a Warmogs, but because of the way like the meta is at the moment, and the way that Warmogs is just ludicrously over the top broken. Rushing it is really good, and the way Vi's passive works as well. The way you get your health with you get health based on you get a shield based on your max health. Sorry, stacking health is never a bad idea. And right here again, I'm just trying to help this bot lane out by ganking, and I'm getting some successful ganks off. I'm just like being really aggressive, and like I know I can be aggressive, and I'm getting away with it. I use my Q to jump over the wall here so that we can dive Kale. This may be a bit risky because we know they're around mid. Our AD actually kind of mucks this up a little bit to begin with by tanking the tower, but I take a sacrifice here. I know that I'm dead, but I want our AD to get fed, so that was a good move. Like, it was worth it. If I could have escaped, obviously it would have been even better, but I was pretty sure I was dead, so I was just like, you know what, I'm going to secure this kill. I don't want this to be sloppy. I'll die, but our AD will get the kill as well. And our Taric actually flashed to heal me, and the heal went off onto him, but not onto me. Like, that was really close. It was a really nice play by him to try and save me. It was really unfortunate that it didn't work out, but like I said, it was. I guess that's kind of unlucky, but whatever. You can't avoid every death. I'd kind of given up on life anyway, and now after I've gone back, I have bought another longsword, so I'm going towards a brutalizer into a black cleaver just to help my damage. So I'm pretty fed at the moment, and black cleaver is a really nice bruiser item. I've already got my Warmogs, which is really making me really tanky, so black cleaver is just going to be really nice. I already have armor shred on my W, and so even more armor shred from black cleaver is really going to help our team out. It's going to help out Azrael out, who hasn't had that good a lane, hasn't had that good a lane phase, so isn't really that strong, but the black cleaver should help him out too. And so it's just a really nice all-round item as well. And considering all of my damage scales with AD, my Q scales with AD, my W, my E, and my ult all scale with AD and all do physical damage, so they all scale with armor pen as well. So we need to, like right here, we could have dived this mid here, but I kind of want to dive bot because I think it's more important for us to be diving bot than killing mid. But there's a bit of miscommunication there, and so our mid has dove onto that, and I'm coming down bot, and our bot is dying anyway. Like, this is one like example of how it's actually really hard to help a losing lane, because I'm trying to gank and our bot is just losing like flat out. They're just dying, and so I may not even. I should get these kills because like I'm getting absolutely rinsed, but I'm tanky enough to just kill. Like, I kill this Kale here, and the minions, like there are 10 million minions attacking me, but that doesn't really matter. I'm trying to kill this Ori. Ori juked the crap out of me right there, which is really, really bad. Like that was really bad by me, and now she may get me. I flash over the dissonance, so the slow doesn't affect me, and Orianna kind of gives up on life. I think if she kept running up the river, she would have survived. Or maybe, okay, yeah, she would have survived if she kept running up the river. But it was a really nice juke by her. It was really done by me, but she doesn't survive, and so I pick up the 2 kills. But again, it's not really worth it because I'm not helping our bot lane out. I'm just getting fed, and which is okay, you know, it's not that bad. I have faith in myself to carry the game, but it's not, you know, it's not great, it's not ideal. Our bot lane are kind of getting a bit too screwed over right here. And I'm looking at my farm as well, 88 CS compared to our mid, who has 79, our top has 56, our AD has 113, their AD has about 100. So all the like top and mid have about 100 CS, and I'm on 88, which is really, really good for jungle at the moment. Even Xin only has 64. Like, Xin Zhao has done nothing. Like, he hasn't really, compared to me, the Xin has had no impact on the game whatsoever. And even though he's been doing nothing, he hasn't even been out farming me, which is kind of surprising. Although at the same time, when you create opportunities, when you create aggression, you often find yourself in situations where you can actually soak up a lot of lane XP, lane gold, which is kind of what I've been doing. But I've also been managing my time really, really, really effectively this game. Like, I've been playing pretty much perfect this game. This is how you carry games. But again, our bot lane is just dead already. I mean, I didn't even get time to recall, take a camp, and go bot before our lane just died. So again, I'm here. Like, I'm camping the crap out of this lane, trying to make something happen. But it's just too difficult. Like, this bot is just not giving us any chance, giving me any chance to help them win this game. And like, there's also one big issue right here, and that is there is a huge scary, oh, he's disappeared, but a huge scary Darius around who's got extremely fed off of top lane. so he's going to be a big issue. Like I've been top like once, and it wasn't even that effective. Showed my face a little bit, but I like there wasn't much for me to do. Like it's just I've done a lot, but I couldn't do everything, and so this Darius could be a really, really big issue for us. Now, like I said in the offset of this video, I really just wanted this one to be about, you know, early mid-game aggression. How you can be playing Vi to full efficiency early mid-game. And now that we're at 20 minutes, really, that's pretty much early mid-game out of the way. Right here, we're looking to do a tower dive, which is a really bad idea because they're all around. We don't really have the damage to kill them immediately. Blitzcrank misses his Q, and considering his AP Blitzcrank, that's pretty much all of his damage just gone. We get collapsed on. We all just get murked, and we're all dead. And this is, you know, we were kind of struggling this game, and now this game is pretty much over. Like, that's pretty much, you know, that was just one really, really bad decision right there. And, you know, just shouldn't have dove. Like, it was unnecessary. Like, aggression is good, like I was saying. If you want to carry games, aggression is good. However, you know, you have to be very, very careful with how you choose your aggression, because that right there is the downside to being too aggressive. And so that's kind of it, really. I mean, now this game is going to be very, 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 very hard to win, and I really only want to showcase the early mid game, like I said a little while ago. So I'm going to speed up the rest of this video a tiny bit. Where am I? Here I am. So I'm going to speed up the rest of this video a tiny bit, and I actually know that if this, like, we can win this game, we definitely can win this game, but if I remember correctly, someone actually, yeah, we surrender here. Okay, we just surrender here because I mean, the game was kind of over, but well, it wasn't really over, but like, so this is going to sound really weird, but if I remember correctly, someone actually had to leave, like, right here or something. Like, we were pretty much a pre-made team, and someone had to leave, and, you know, this game was very difficult. But just like that, just like aggression kind of like made the game really, really hard for us. And it would have been a very, very difficult game to win. But apart from that ending, I think this is a really good game to showcase Vi's strength early mid game, and hopefully this adds another layer to the guide, to my Vi guide. And so if you're watching this and haven't seen my Vi guide, you should go check it out if you're interested in playing Vi. If you've seen my guide, and then if you're hearing this, you've also seen this video, so I guess there's nothing to say about that. But thanks for watching, guys. Like I said at the beginning, go check out my Facebook, go check out my Twitter, my Twitch for when I stream as well. Just, you know, go hit me up on those things. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.